Hello guys, and welcome to a plan with me. This is the week of New Year's. It is December 26th through January 1st. This is the last spread in my 2021 plan, or 2022 planner. And I'm going to be using the Happy New Year kit from SPC. It's so cute. These were the extra boxes that came with the kit, and I did get the add-on boxes, so who knows what we're going to do. We spent the New Year's at Andrea's house playing games. We literally, as we rang in the new year, Andrea won the game. So this is definitely the box I want to use for like the top corner, because it's, I mean, we didn't not play Scrabble, but we played games and it was so much fun. We had a great time. I'm going to be using Sparkle Everything in Pixie Gold. So we've got the underlays, the headers, and the washi all from my shop. And I am an SPC affiliate, so make sure to use Hannah10 to save 10% off when shopping at ScribblePrintsCo. Okay, so we have these two boxes. I don't give a shit about that box. Okay, I can only use a maximum of 2 scenes, and I have 4. So I definitely want to use this one. So 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of like this one. 7. We'll figure it out. I'm unsure, guys. I'm very unsure what we're doing. Ooh. This is my 3rd video I've filmed today, and my throat is so dry from all of this chatting. But let's get into the stories of this week. This week was pretty good vibes. Felt like I was getting back to my normal life, which was very exciting. So Monday I actually slept in, which was incredible. Then we went to Target. So the plan was in real life, we're going tomorrow to get Chris a new phone, but Chris wants a new phone. He got like some money from his dad for Christmas, and that's what he was like using it for. But the day after Christmas was not the day to go. The Verizon store was not even open yet, and there was a line outside, so we said nope, and we just went and like perused Target. I think I literally just got some eye glitter, and that was it. But whatever. Then we came home and we did some work, and then we had to, I mentioned in my last video, reschedule our Christmas celebration because we were going to Andrea's house and she got food poisoning on actual Christmas. Poor gal. That sucks so bad. So we just rescheduled for the next day. I'm going to use these date numbers from my shop. This is in font choice 6. But yeah, so she was not feeling well. So we had rescheduled and decided to do Christmas on this Monday. So, and she also wanted, we like had planned on Thanksgiving that when we came for Christmas, we would play like a more complicated game because Chris prefers complicated games than just like Cards Against Humanity party games. And Andrea was under the impression that she didn't like difficult games, but I think we've come to the conclusion that she does. She just wants to have like somebody be able to show her how to play, which I understand because complicated games can be like overwhelming if like you don't have somebody to show you exactly what you're supposed to do. We didn't even like play a complicated game. Let's just start there. But we first played the Spectrum game that I got like based off of the YouTube channel Jubilee and their like segment called Spectrum. So we played that at first, and then we played this game called Here to Slay, which it's like a card game, and we played like for hours and hours and hours. We played so many rounds of that game and it was so fun. Like it was getting intense at some points. It was just like, we just had so much fun, honestly. It was just a whole blast. Loved it. And we ended up being there till like midnight, just playing round after round. I think we each ended up winning like 2 times. Oh, we also played Monopoly Deal, and Andrea won 4 times in a row, and so that was a whole thing. Girl be too good at that game. We all decided we were going to ban against her and sabotage her, and she still won. Literally. But yeah, it was pretty late night. Tuesday, we got McDonald's and we worked, watched YouTube, had some planning time, watched Guy's grocery game, FaceTimed with my sister, no idea what about. Wednesday was a lot of fun. We got up early for us, like 8 o'clock, went and got groceries, came home, and then I got to tour SPC HQ. I went to SPC this day, got the grand tour, picked up my order, and then Andrea and I went on a cute little lunch date to Ginia at the Domain, and oh my gosh, we had the scariest situation. We were trying to park. So we went to go into this one small parking garage. We turned down this one way where like there's not like an exit, so you have to like pull into like the no parking spot so you can turn around essentially. And so we do that, and like here we are turning around. There's a car parked here, a different car here, and a car here. These two were like pals yelling back and forth to each other. One of them was a big SUV and the other one was like a beat up shitty convertible with like the convertible part basically taped on. And they were like yelling, and we were like, okay, let's get the fuck out of here. So we go to this different parking garage, and as we're pulling into the parking garage, those two cars are now behind us. And it like felt a little like uncomfy. And then like, so they pulled in behind us, and then like every time like we turned, they'd turn, and it felt like very scary, like they were following us. So we just kept like going around the parking garage until they were no longer behind us. Then we parked and we literally ran out of the parking garage, like knees to chest, ran out of there because we were scared. But then we went to Ginia because Andrea was in the mood for soup and I love me some soup, so I went there and it was really yum. I always get the wonton chicken ramen. She got something spicy. But yeah, we did that. And then I came home, got right to work. I was working on printing and cutting and foiling new releases so I could film a new release video later in the week. So we did that, watched Guy's grocery games. Once Chris finished streaming, we worked on orders, and then I read and went to bed. Thursday I worked, and then I realized the night prior that there was episodes of, like, not like recently released, but like released since the last time I watched it, of Catfish, the TV show, on Hulu. So I was like, let me watch these babies. Okay, so I need 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more boxes. 1, 2. What am I gonna use? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Would this look bad if I just used part of it? I don't think it would look too bad. So I'm just gonna only use half of this scene, like a wild woman, I guess. It's fine. I don't think it looks too terrible. Guess you can let me know if it does, but it'll be way too late by the time you let me know. But yeah, so watched those, and we got McDonald's, watched Guy's grocery games, did more reading, and had a salad. On Friday, I woke up and I filmed a haul clip, and I filmed new releases, which I felt very relieved about because I was kind of stressing out about like filming the new releases because I was just feeling very behind. I guess I'll do these please snuggle situation. Why not? I really like that box, but that's fine. So whatever. And then worked, and then I was going over for Andrea's. We're switching our girls' night back to Wednesday. It's so funny. She's like, since none of these other nerds are actually showing up, do you want to switch back? And I was like, oh my god, yes. I miss having it on Wednesday because it felt like such a break in the middle of the week. And she's like, oh my god, I feel the exact same way. That's why I wanted to switch it back. So we were literally on the same page about that. So we're going back to Wednesday this week. Praise be. But I had really been wanting pasta salad. So she made pasta salad, and we ate that. And then we wanted something sweet. So Nick went to Sonic and got us like ice creams. I got like a Butterfinger Blizzard. It was yum. And then we watched My Cousin Vinny because Andrea, I'm pretty sure, had never seen it. And it's like my favorite comedy movie. Pretty sure she liked it. So that was fun. And then the next day was New Year's Eve. I worked pretty much all day until it was time to get ready. And then we watched Guys Grocery Games and then went to Andrea's house. And so we wanted to recreate the McDonald's charcuterie board from the other like New Year's Eve art, like the Kittenish Jess art that I used in my other planner, which you can see on my Instagram. And we were planning on ordering it from the good old DoorDash, but it was like DoorDash was like overwhelmed, I think. So the order kept like not going through and giving Andrea an error. So I was like, why don't we just go? Nick did not want to go grab it. So Andrea and I left Chris and Nick with Bennett and the other kids. Bennett was awake, the other kids were asleep. And we went to McDonald's. There was literally no line. So Nick really thought it was going to be so slammed. Those are his words. And so we were just making fun of him all night, being like, oh yeah, I was so slammed. Because it was literally dead. We like didn't have to wait behind anybody. We just rolled up and then ordered half of McDonald's. So that was fun. And then we were all sitting around eating McDonald's and Bennett was just being like hilarious, talking about like school and I don't know, just like saying funny things that kids say. So I marked that. Then we had a game night. We first played Unstoppable Unicorns, which Andrea and I have since learned is actually made by the same people who make Here to Slay. So that was fun. We also, this past week, have decided that we're going to play D&D. Me and Andrea have been, like, really formulating our characters. We're going to, like, cosplay as them and everything, like, mega nerd status, and living for it. So Chris has always wanted to play D&D, but, like, he doesn't want to be the DM, and it's hard to find somebody. And we had talked about D&D, and Nick was like, yeah, if we did it, like, I'd want to be DM. And Chris is like, please do. So we've been planning all of that stuff. So we also spent, I should have marked this because we did spend quite a lot of time talking about D&D and reading through Chris's D&D books and talking about different classes and like all the things. This flag is from my shop and the December script is from my shop in font 5 in gold. So yeah, that was a lot of fun to talk about all those things and do all those things. And then Andrea also had made a chicken wing dip. It's so funny because like she uses my recipe, but she like alters it to make it like actually spicy because I'm a baby when it comes to spicy and I think a mild chicken wing is too spicy. So but she like had it in the pan, like she left 1/4 of the like mix she pulled out and put less hot sauce in. So it was just like 1/4 of the pan was like my portion and it was like super like light in color compared to their spicy portion. But it worked out great. It was so yummy. So we had like our late night chicken wing dip. We put that in around like 10. And we were just like vibing and having a great time playing games. And then after we played first we actually played Uno. That was our warm-up game. It was out because we were trying to teach Bennett how to play and then he just wasn't quite grasping the concept. So we gave up on that one, and once he went to bed, we played a warm-up game of Uno. Honestly, I think just because it was on the table, and we're like, eh, why not? I won the game of Uno, hee. And we played Unstoppable Unicorns, and Nick was having a vendetta against me. Oh, it was so rude. This is like way too small for that spot, so let's just put that there, and I'll put something bigger here. And yeah, but it was a lot of fun. I love to see it. And then obviously we left a little bit after midnight. And on the way home, there was this car behind me that was like really scaring me. Because like obviously New Year's Eve is kind of like a scary time to be on the road because like drunk drivers. And the guy in front of me was admittedly going very slow. The one in front of me. He was going about 40 4 miles per hour max in a 55. The guy behind me was literally right, like I couldn't see his headlights. That's how close he was to me. Swerving like over the lines and stuff. I think trying to like see if he could get around, and it was just like causing me like immense anxiety. I straight up almost pulled over just so he could like get around to me because I could not deal with it. But then he eventually decided to be like a freaking crazy person and go like, I mean, granted it was like a dotted line, so he legally was allowed to get into the other lane, and like flew past me and the car in front of me, and I was just like, I would rather slow and steady win the race here. Then we got home, like our neighbors literally like diagonal from us was putting off fireworks, which was weird. It was a thing. And then yeah, Sunday I woke up, filmed a plan with me. I did some work. I talked on the phone with my dad in the morning because he had called me, and I called him back. I watched YouTube, watched guys' grocery games, and I was like, finally like, okay, I'm gonna put stickers away. I haven't put stickers away literally in like 2 months, since like before Black Friday. It took me like 4 hours. Ugh, it was disgusting. And then I began reading my January book club book, which is The Housemaid by Freida McFadden. And I read like 25% of it last night, and then actually today real time I had a hair appointment, and I am now up to almost 90% of the book complete. It's so fucking good. My sister picked it, and I was really worried about her pick because she's a big Colleen Hoover stan, and I'm a big Colleen Hoover hater, so I was worried that it was going to be like a really shitty pick, but it's actually been Fire Flames. So I need to look and see. I know that there's, I think, a sequel to this. It's like got a red cover, but Freida McFadden, I'm gonna be seeing if you make any other books, girlfriend, because it's so good, so interesting. It's like one of those books where like it pulls you in from page 1, and I love that. I'm gonna use some of these deco bits on the scenes. But yeah, so D&D. I'm gonna briefly discuss this. I'm sure Andre will talk more about her character on her page, or on her stories, but my character, I already kind of have my character built from when we tried doing, I was going to do 2 scenes. That's why I was like so fucked up trying to lay down these boxes, and I only ended up doing 1. Oopsies. Whatever. So my character is a human rogue thief named Elsa. Obviously. I'm gonna use this gold hollow overlay so I can get them out of here. I would love to not have them anymore. So we'll start with those 2. So yeah, her name's Elsa, if I didn't say that. And the vibes are kind of like, I have like white hair, like, you know, Frozen Elsa, because I love her. But I wear all black. I wear like a black cloak, which I have one in my Amazon cart. They're saved for later. That like if it's not like, I'm gonna make sure we like actually are doing this, you know, that it's not like a one-time thing. But then I'll buy that, and I'm gonna get this like black floofy dress. I'm gonna wear that, but like with fishnets underneath, and I'm gonna have 2 daggers as my weapons, and like black earrings, like very like goth energy. Ooh, we can use these. This is cute, right? This is kind of New Year's-y. It's not just Christmas. Twinkly lights are for all the time, if you ask me. And I think gold hollow goes fine with the pixie gold. So yeah, that's my character mainly. Anything else that I forgot? Don't know. But make sure you subscribe, because I will obviously be vlogging the things once this like actually takes off, and it'll be so fun. And I do have a pet wolf. I haven't named my wolf yet. I'm still pondering on that one. I'm just gonna destash those last 2. But I have a wolf, but it's like a dire wolf basically. It like looks like Ghost, but its name's not gonna be Ghost. But it's like big, like it's bigger than me, white with red eyes, and like I can speak to it with telekinesis. This is what I've already decided is my storyline. and I'm pretty hyped about it. It's gonna be a fun time. But that is the base. Now we will zoom in for the day by day. Okay, first things first is the sidebar. I am going to just put this in here, and I'm just gonna write this in now because I know I'm gonna forget if I don't, and I'm just gonna write 2023. Okay. Did I use, yes, I did use a movie marquee. Otherwise, I was just gonna put that in the D-stash pile. It's my second plan with me I'm filming in a row. I just filmed that one. So cute. But even though these are, like, this is what I love. Like, these are both kits that I forgot to fill this in. Let me do that real quick. LOL. But, even though they're both gold, the vibes are so different, which is so fun. So the first thing I want to mark is Sleeping In. I love the navy with all of these light colors. I do think that's also quite fun. And then the Target situation, and then work. Target, and use this for work. Very cute. For Sleep In, I've got this gal from SPC with the Sleep In script from my shop in font 2 unfoiled. For Target, we've got the Target bag from SPC as well as a Target script from my shop in font 5 unfoiled. And then for work, we've got a laptop from SPC as well as a work script from my shop in font 6 in Pixie Gold. Down here, I'm going to mark that we went to Andrea's house and had a game night, which was fabulous. We like have standing game nights now. Like, we're going over again on this upcoming Sunday for another game night. It's just like, honestly, all my life dreams coming to fruition is to just like have pals that like to play board games as much as me and Chris. It's so fun. So we're going over there. I have this car from Carly Plans. I have this custom with the rivers, and I'm just gonna cut off the with. And this is in font 4. And then for game night, I've got this game board from SPC, and I have a game night script from my shop that I'm gonna just cut so I can layer them in this box to make it fit nicer. Game night, perfect. And then I was up late, so I have a pillow from Carly Plans with an up late script in font 1 in Pixie Gold. Okay, Tuesday. The first thing I'm gonna mark is McDonald's. And then I'm gonna mark work and YouTube binge. Work and YouTube binge. Oh my god, I'm so excited that I'm using this dark color because I have a foiled icon and it's gonna look so good on the dark. So for McDonald's, we've got a Happy Meal from SPC as well as a McDonald's script in font 6 in gold. For work, I've got a silhouette from SPC as well as a work script in Pixie Gold in font 5, font 6. For YouTube binge, I've got the movie clapper from my shop in gold as well as YT binge in gold. That's in the November font of the month. Make sure you're keeping up with me on Instagram or in my Facebook group so you do not miss your opportunities on the fonts of the month. Planning time will come next, and then I will be marking Guys Grocery Game pretty big because I did that while I worked, like basically the entire time besides the YouTube, and I FaceTimed with me sissy Poo Poo Pants. Okay, so for planning, we've got a planner from SPC as well as a plan script from my shop in font 5 in gold. For Guys Grocery Games, we've got the Grocery Gal from SPC as well as the GGG in the January font of the month. And then for FaceTiming my sister, I've got the sticker from Mick Plans as well as a FaceTime Sis script in font 4 unfoiled. Up next, I use this to mark getting groceries. And then I went to SPC. So we are going to use this box to mark that. And then Andrea and I went to Ginya. So put this in here. So for groceries, I do have the grocery heart from Carly Plans, as well as a grocery script from my shop in font 5 unfoiled. For going to SPC, I have this girl with the planners and the stickers, and I just have an SPC script in font 5 unfoiled. And then for going to Ginia, I've got the chopsticks from Carly Plans, as well as with Andrea Custom in font 6 unfoiled. And then for work, we'll use this. And I watched Guys Grocery Games and read GGG and read. Perfect. So for work, I've got the silhouette from Carly Plans, as well as a work script in font 6 in Pixie Gold. For Guys Grocery Games, we've got this sticker that is no longer available from Carly Plans, and a GGG custom in the January font of the month. And for reading, we got the book icon from my shop in gold, as well as read in the November font of the month in gold. I just almost flipped that over. That's not helpful. That's the first. This is the first half. Let me show it to you guys before I just take it away. Thursday, the first thing is that I worked, of course. And then we will mark Catfish and McDonald's. Catfish and McDonald's. For working, I've got a laptop from SPC with a work script in font 6 in Pixie Gold from my shop. For Catfish, I have the Hulu laptop. I watch so few things on Hulu. I get excited when I get to use those from SPC. And I have a Catfish custom in font 5 unfoiled. And for McDonald's, we've got the Happy Meal from SPC, as well as a McDonald's script in font 6 in gold. Then down here, we are going to grab a yellow color label to mark Guys Grocery Games, and then I will mark that I read with this flaggy poo, and I had a salad. Salad gets marked when I have nothing better to mark, honestly. So for Guys Grocery Games, we've got the Grocery Gal from SPC with the same GGG. For reading, we've got a stack of books from SPC with the read in the November font of the month in gold. And then for the salad, I have the salad icon from Carly Plans, as well as a salad script from my shop in font 5 in gold. Friday, the first thing I'm going to mark on Friday is filming, and then I'm going to mark work. Okay. Then, yeah. So, for film, I do have a camera from SPC with a film script from my shop in font 6 in gold. And then for working, we've got the computer here from Carly Plans, as well as a work script from my shop in font 6 in Pixie Gold. Then I'm going to mark that we had pasta salad. I'm going to mark this differently than I did in my other planner, just because I need the movie marquees to work out, honestly. Okay, so we're going to mark pasta salad, and then we're going to mark My Cousin Vinny. Well, this and the ice cream happened simultaneously, so I guess it does not really matter which order they're in. But I'll put that in, and then I will put in a little thing to mark that we got ice cream from Sonic. Okay, so for the pasta salad, I do have the pasta icon from my shop in gold. So cute. And then I'm going to just write in there. I'm not going to put anything. And we got the ice cream here from McPlans to mark that. First things first on Saturday is work, Guys Grocery Games, and McDonald's for when we got that at Andrea's house. So for working, we got the computer from Carly Plans and a work script in Pixie Gold and font 6. And then for guys' grocery games, we got the grocery cart from SPC as well as the GGG custom in the January font of the month. And then for McDonald's, I've got a Happy Meal from Carly Plans as well as the McDonald's script in font 6 from my shop in gold. And then I'm going to mark LOL Bennett for him being silly and funny, a funny guy. And then this is just gonna have to be the wrong color, but that's fine. I'm gonna use this to mark game night, and then I will use the dark pink to mark the chicken wing dip. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, for Bennett being funny, I have this munchkin just crying, laughing. For game night, I've got the Uno card, since we did play Uno, and a game night script from SPC. It's in like a sparkly gold. It's like the prism looking one. And then for the chicken wing dip, I'm just using this chips and soda because you use chips and I didn't know how else to mark that. The first thing I'm gonna mark on whatever day this is, Sunday, is filming. And then I will mark working and talking on the phone with my dad. So for filming, we've got this shot cup from SPC with the film script in font 6 in gold. For work, I've got the computer from Carly Plans as well as a work script from my shop in font 6 in Pixie Gold. For being on the phone with my dad, I've got a phone icon from SPC with a custom with dad in the November font of the month. Then I'm going to mark YouTube binge. And guys, grocery games. That I put stickers away and that I read. Okay. YouTube binge, we've got the movie clapper icon in gold as well as the YT binge custom in the November font of the month. For guys' grocery games, we got the grocery gal with the GGG. For putting stickers away, I've just, ooh, I done fucked up. It was like really cold in here and I'm literally sweating. So I need to go see the whole air situation when I'm done with this. The sticker is from Carly Plans and then I read, so I have the books from SPC as well as a read script from my shop in the November font of the month in gold. I'm gonna fill everything out and then I'll show you the finished spread. And there you guys go. There is the finished spread. I think this looks actually so stunning. Let's show you everything that's going into my D-stash box. Got some little things there. Most of that page is still available and same with that one. I used a bunch of that page, barely touched that one. Used some of the flags and the deco. We've got a box there, a couple of underlays, some headers, some overlays, some half-cut headers, some washi and deco, more boxes, and date covers. But that's everything, guys. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you do not, then, well, give it a thumbs down, because either way you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!